and I have spent a great deal of time over the past couple of years exploring the use of digital mentorship competency at the university level. Where do you see the next steps for this methodology in terms of how it will impact K through 12 and professional corporate level training in the future?
You know what? That is a great question. I have to admit, one of the things that the two of us really like to think about is looking at it from a macro perspective. We don't like to think about it just accomplishing things in a physical classroom today, but really looking at it holistically. So holistically means to us, and particularly me, remembering that I'm three people. I'm a parent, I'm a teacher, and I'm also a coach. And then as a parent, it immediately makes me think about the Common Core and the methodology that we in the state of California have significantly looked into what it means to truly and genuinely prepare a pupil to become the next leader. And that transition means that we're giving them critical thinking skills, opportunities to show their brain. And that means that this opportunity, we need to be part of the process, not the product of education. And putting it into a big scheme, the scaffolding of K through 12 means that we are connected in this transition, which is directly in line with the 2025 initiative of CSU, which says we need to connect and raise those students to be able to succeed in an environment where they're directly connected and tapping into technology. This is by status the first three initiative statements of the CSU 2025. It's not just a brilliant alignment. It shows clearly that our timing and our vision directly happens to be in line with what the state of California demands of the next generation of scholars and students. So we tap into first primary, secondary education, which is what makes my parent heart grow, because it means that my sons, being a parent of twins, get two different opportunities. One has an opportunity to go and truly shine. He is in a combo class, so he gets to go and gravitate towards the things that push his boundaries. And the other one is in a special education environment. That means that he gets to have the least restrictive environment by being able to reach to and with an instructor all the things that make him excel. So this is a tool that can make anyone on the entire spectrum, from needing additional resources or needing to make sure that they grow because of their skill sets. This is a methodology, a pedagogical methodology that accomplishes that and then grows into higher education and then into a professional development, where you're looking at truly what coaching entails, which means you are looking at bringing out what would be a student athlete to be both a scholar, an ambassador, a person that represents the school, and a person that graduates and then in the professional work field as an athlete or any other professional to be continuously getting the kind of care that we envision education gives you from the moment you start entering school, graduating school, and then continue to learn for the rest of your life. That is what the vision of this project is.
Thank you, Martin. Really appreciate it.